The Last of Us Remastered Grounded Mode walkthrough. Yeah. Hey, what up everybody? Holmes here and welcome back to more The Last of Us Remastered Grounded Mode walkthrough. Real walkthrough with tactics and strategies. This is not a playthrough, so if you guys are looking for a way to get through grounded mode, you have found the right video. Alright, so today we're going to be taking on the Capitol building of Chapter 2? Yeah, the Outskirt level. Well, Outskirt chapter, and then this is the Capitol level. So in the beginning, it's fairly easy, fairly simple until you get through a cutscene, then shit starts going down. But before we get to the next part, we are gonna want to grab up a what do you call that thing? Firefly pendant, and it's all the way here on the left side. Just hop over this little fence gate thing, and the Firefly pendant's right there. Sweet, easy pickup. And next up, we're gonna have to interact with Thor, and then there's gonna be a cutscene. So I will shut up for that.
No. No, no, no.
What happens now?
What are you doing, Tess?
Oh, God. Maybe they had a map or something to tell us where they were going.
How far are we gonna take
As far as it needs to go. Where was this lab of theirs?
Oh, she never said. She only mentioned that it was someplace out west.
What are we doing here? This is not us.
What do you know about us? About me?
I know that you are smarter than this.
Really? Guess what? We're shitty people, Joel. It's been that way for a long time.
No, we are survivors.
This is our chance.
It is over, Tess! Now, we tried. Let's just go home.
I'm not going anywhere. This is my last stop.
What?
Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
You going on?
No, don't! Don't touch me.
Holy shit. She's infected.
Joel,
Let me see.
I didn't mean for this.
Show it to me. Oh, Christ.
Oops, right? Give me your arm. This was 3 weeks. I was bitten an hour ago, and it's already worse. This is fucking real, Joel. You've got to get this girl to Tommy's. He used to run with this crew. He'll know where to go.
No. That was your crusade. I am not doing that.
Yes, you are. Look. There's enough here that you have to feel some sort of obligation to me, so you get her to Tommy's. They're here.
Damn it.
I can buy you some time, but you have to run.
You want us to just leave you here?
Yes.
There's no way that...
I will not turn into one of those things. Come on. Make this easy for me.
I can find...
No, just go! Just fucking go.
Ellie,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this.
get a move on.
We know you're in there. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands up.
Whoa. Freaking Tess just...
Fuck!
Okay.
I can't believe we did
Whatever,
that.
man.
Stop.
Let's move on here. There is gonna be a pickup here, some water or alcohol, whatever it is, and let's head on up. I think if you stick around long enough, the guards will break in, so make sure you push forward fast. Cause check this out. There's Tess. and there's the guards. If you hang around long enough, they will get to you. I think they will, because I never tried, but then I heard like the doors breaching and shit, so I would assume that they do break in. And right here is a sniper rifle, okay, or a hunting rifle, and this is gonna be really useful for later on purposes, and you're gonna want to pick this up. If you miss this, you still have a chance to get it back later, like in chapter 4 or something. You can still get it again, okay, if you miss this. So for those of you guys that missed this, you guys can still get it back, but it's best if you don't miss it, because you can then grab ammos and stuff later on. So yeah, I wouldn't miss it. Okay, so for this part, you're just gonna want to wait next to this wooden desk here, and sometimes the guy patrols to the left. Most of the time he patrols through the right. There is like total of 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in here. 4 guys, I think. Yeah, pretty sure it's 4 guys. And there's always a guy that patrols to the right, but sometimes he will change his route to the left. But in any case, whatever he does, just circle around him. So he right here is coming to the right, so you want to circle around him. And you don't have to do a slow crouch walks, because these guys, they're not like clickers or anything like that, so they can't hear you for some reason. Unless you start running, then they can hear you. But watch out for these guys though, because if you flash the flashlight, they can see the flashlight, but zombies can't see the flashlight. They will ignore the flashlight, but if you do it to humans, they will check out the flashlight, so be careful about that. And after you take down that first guy, you want to keep an eye on the left. And you see this guy with the helmet, he always patrols around the front. There is a guy with the hat that looks kind of similar to the guy we just took down, and he always patrols on the left bottom. So there's the front one, and then there's the back one, and there's a guy with the hat. The guy with the hat always patrols in the back. So we're just waiting for that guy. The guy up front right there in the center, he's not gonna move unless you take down both of these guys. Then he starts patrolling to the left. So, well, left top. Okay, so he starts patrolling over there, and he's really easy to take down. Just throw a brick at his face and then whack him with the stick. And here comes this guy. Make sure he goes, okay, yeah, you want to make sure he goes in the opposite direction of you. You don't want him coming over towards you and accidentally spotting you, and then everyone gets all freaking pissed off and shit. So make sure you're staying behind him and do a stealth takedown. After doing a stealth takedown, watch out for this guy, because he sometimes patrols into this room or this room that we're in right now. So either one of the room he goes in, okay, it's kind of like a random shit. So just keep an eye on him and see which room he is in, and then just swing around and go for a stealth takedown here. Take him down. It looked like he saw me, but I don't know. If they spot you, your takedown won't be a choke anymore. It'll be like an execution, when you like throw him down to the ground and you stomp in his face. That's the the execution they'll do if the enemy sees you. But if they don't see you and you do that, like if Joe does like a stomping takedown or something like that, then that means that's the last person. And right here was kind of stupid, okay, because I tried to throw the brick at the guard, but then like freaking Joe ended up throwing this thing at the freaking desk. So I don't know what the fuck happened here, and I have to resort to doing a stealth takedown to this bitch right here. And then I don't know, I thought the flashlight wouldn't get his attention when I was recording this, but then it turned out it got his attention. So that's how I found out that the flashlight works on humans, but it doesn't work on zombies. So yeah, make sure to not flash your make sure to just leave your flashlight on if you leave it off when you're dealing with like humans, and when you deal with zombies you can leave it on, but humans, it's not gonna work if your flashlight's on. So I think I got whacked there. Not really sure.
How are we gonna get out of here?
This level I had to do a dubbed commentary because it was kind of tough, and I had to like focus on the level. I need all my concentration on the level here because it's a fairly tough level if you're trying to get through this part with pure stealth. So right now we're just waiting for 2 guys to patrol over. We're not gonna count that guy. There's gonna be 2 guys that patrols over here. The second guy sometimes he comes over to our side, okay, so be careful. If he does, then just spam the triangle button and get a hold of him and then do a stealth takedown. Because if you do it quick enough before they can lay eyes on you, then it seems like you don't get detected. It's kind of weird. But if they do see you, if you do it too late, like if you're too slow, then they'll see you and then they'll get alerted and shit. And right there, I just threw a brick, so it drew their attention all the way over there. So while they're paying attention to the broken brick, I am just gonna do a little sneaky out of here. Bye bye. All right. So see ya, bitches. Have fun hanging around an abandoned museum. Okay, next stop is the train, little subway area. No enemies. Well, actually there is 2 soldiers. We're gonna have to take those 2 guys down. And after taking down those 2 guys, it's enemy-free area. I like how the spores just kick in like out of nowhere, like it's all up in your face now.
How the hell are you breathing in this stuff?
I wasn't lying to you.
Alright, just leave your flashlight off.
No, place is empty.
Because they are human players. Well, not human players, but they are human AIs. So we're gonna leave our flashlight off, and I'm gonna do the
Come on, make one.
front takedown, the one that before they can even lay eyes on you, and then we take them down. Let's see it in action now. See, if you do it quick enough, it just cancels out. It cancels out their line of sight for some reason. It's pretty cool. I don't know. And this guy's gonna come investigate what happened to his buddy, and he's gonna get the same treatment. Come here, bitch.
They're not here.
Hello. Well, he went down. Okay. And from here on out, it's enemy free. There's no more enemies here. But there are a couple pickups up ahead. There's no pickup here. I was looking around for pickups and see if I missed any. And yeah, there's no pickups here. So let's just move on. We're gonna have to go through this little train part here. Then just keep going forward. There is a tiny little puzzle thing in the front. I don't think there's any pickups here. If there is, it's too late now because I missed it. The pickup.
I can't swim.
I don't know how like it's so clear underwater, but up here, upstairs, it's like, well, right here is like all misty and stuff. I don't know. I guess it's more dusty up here than the water. I thought the water would be more dirty, but it's pretty clean. And do be careful, because if you stay underwater too long, Joel does start suffocating. Okay, so don't think he has like an oxygen tank with the mask or something like that, because he'll start suffocating and then he'll die if you stay underwater for too long. So make sure you don't stay underwater for too long. Even though on grounded mode it doesn't show, because if I recall correctly, if you play on the other difficulties, there's like a little meter on the side, and if that shit runs out, then he starts drowning. So be careful about staying underwater, because it does happen. And right here in this little part right here, there's a couple of pickups, couple of secrets, and I believe there's some supplements right here. Pretty nice, 5 supplements. And there's a firefly pendant down here. So let's check that out. Where's my firefly pendant? Okay, we got some upgrade items. That's nice. Need my firefly pendant. There we go. Firefly pendant. And let's get the hell out of this area before we drown. Okay, and there is like a note right in front of us.
Down there?
Alright, smuggler's
Dead
note.
end.
And we gotta get that ladder, so well, I don't know why Joe can just climb up. I mean, it looks like he could reach it, but I don't know why he doesn't climb up. And grab the ladder, throw it down, and then go get Ellie. But yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to get this like little plank here first and get Ellie on top of it. Come on, Ellie.
Get on.
Get on!
Ellie.
Okay, okay.
Boom. And you gotta just take her across.
Be careful.
That's pretty much it, but this little plank, it's kind of like hidden if this is your first time through, because as you guys can see, it's not very visible thanks to the surrounding mist, the spores. It makes everything harder to see, so yeah. But it's all the way on the left, and you can't miss it. And just wait for her to throw down the ladder and climb on up. And this is gonna wrap up the video, okay? So I thank you guys for watching, and I hope this video has been helpful and entertaining, and join me next time when we take on more The Last of Us Remastered. Grounded mode difficulty, yeah!
Hey, look, about Tess. I don't even know what
Here's how this thing's gonna play out. You don't bring up Tess. Ever. Matter of fact, we just keep our histories to ourselves. Secondly, don't tell anybody about your condition. They think you're crazy, they'll try to kill you. And lastly, you do what I say when I say it. We clear?
Sure.
Repeat it.
What you say goes.
Good. Now there's a town a few miles north of here. There's a fella there that owes me some favors. Good chance he could get us a car.
Okay.
Let's get a move on.